I enjoy the sight of humans on their knees. That is a joke.
Welcome to the mildly life-changing world of Mass Effect 2, an uncanny paradise where RPG lovers can develop the bare combat abilities to rival stormtroopers, and Battlefront veterans can learn basic decision-making skills. In contrast to the first game, this expansive sequel involves more unpredictably dynamic combat, a more diverse arsenal of devastating powers, more crewmates to develop, and side quests players are less likely to dismiss in pursuit of the exciting main campaign. With a touch of new enemy behaviors, as well as a smaller emphasis on maintaining a vast arsenal of weapons and attachments, Mass Effect 2 is among the few sequels that are unequivocally superior to their original counterparts. If you're looking for a pleasant hybrid of solid third-person shooting mechanics and the endless freedom of a sprawling RPG, Mass Effect 2 has stood the test of time well enough to be the game for you. Whereas the goal of the first game was to obliterate one Reaper, the goal of the second game is to neutralize two Reapers whose names are Jason Statham and Vin Diesel. They're locked in a heated competition to confirm which Reaper is baldest. Players can use this bitter conflict to their advantage, getting the drop on both ancient machines. I'm kidding, of course. To reveal the true goal would be enough of a spoiler for viewers to alert a hitman to my position. While the start of the game doesn't clarify a primary nemesis distinct from the Reapers, the narrative is driven by copious amounts of opportunity. After Locust people slice his ship with a laser cannon, John or Jane Shepard is revived by Cerberus, a shady organization that seeks to secure humanity's future from the Reapers by any means necessary. Cerberus sends you back into space with a new Normandy that has cup holders and everything. More importantly, the organization sends dossiers your way for creating a new team. You may run into crewmates from the first game, but most have their hands full with new responsibilities. With a potential crew size of 12 crewmates, up from the first game's 6, you'll have to track down new contacts no matter what. Following each lead presents opportunities to gain skill points through direct combat, purchase or salvage upgrades, and collect credits among other valuable resources. Distinct from that of the first game, the UI doesn't break down crewmates' effectiveness into the game's three forms of expertise: tech, biotics, and combat. You may figure it out for yourself, but you don't really have to. All the characters match your level while demonstrating their own sets of formidable skills. After boarding, a crewmate will ask you for a favor, which is an unusually involved and rewarding side quest. Instead of forcing you to walk, drive, or ride a horse for 20 minutes, these favors bring you straight to the action in a way that feels neither rushed nor forced. The developers appear to achieve this through expert cinematography that suggests motion and the passage of time. However you feel about interminable cover-based third-person skirmishes, which are the lifeblood of the entire game, there's no walking back to the start of a dungeon, or looking for quest vendors to return to. Delivering on these favors is also an opportunity for Shepard to develop rapport with new crewmates. Not only must the relevant crewmate accompany Shepard on the mission, but completing a favor increases that crewmate's loyalty towards Shepard, which may come in handy for reasons I won't disclose. I know that hitman's out there. My instinct is to say exploration is streamlined in comparison to the first games, but that word is more about what doesn't make Mass Effect 2's exploration unsuccessful than what makes the exploration successful. Certainly the development team completely abandoned the hassle of driving the Mako all over the galaxy in favor of the Hammerhead, a faster, sleeker Mako that you drive around for like 3 specific missions. Apart from the main quest and favors, you can either investigate mini assignments across any of the hub worlds, or scan unclaimed planets and gas giants for valuable resources and distress signals. Palladium, Platinum, Iridium, and Element Zero are all necessary to purchase key upgrades for Shepard and his crew, while assignments and distress signals are great opportunities to earn substantial experience points, credits, and Paragon or Renegade points with which to expand dialogue options. Even if you're only in it for the rewards, optional content isn't an hours-long, untamable mass of tedium. Favoring quality over quantity always seems to make for a better game, doesn't it? The combat is no match for FPS greats of the last 20 years, but it's better enough than the first games for me to vaguely enjoy it. Instead of committing to a weapon attachment that allows for the use of a single type of ammo, you can earn and upgrade different ammo types via the ability tree. There are arc bullets for breaking the Geth's shields, and incendiary rounds for tearing through the Locust people's armor. You needn't rack your brain over which ammo to use when there are explicit use cases for all types. Shepard also has a move that slows time for people who either can't aim or don't feel like aiming. The Mass Effect series doesn't exactly cater to competitive gamers. Like any third-person shooter, Mass Effect 2 has its share of spammy bosses, but they're a small price to pay for the rest of the game. By the way, the blue guys are back, but they behave more like the genuine zombies to whom they allude than broken automata. They are also complemented by red guys that explode. There's one more thing I'd like to say about the game, but I'm concerned about that hitman out there, so Each favor is an opportunity to enhance Shepard's rapport with a crewmate, but some favor quests present opportunities to earn upgrades for the Normandy that have little to no immediate purpose until the end of the game. If you skimp out on optional content before the end, you lose about half your crew members, but if you invest in optional content before the point of no return, you get to keep your entire crew. Those who plan to import Shepard into Mass Effect 3 should take note and call off the Hitman, because I warned about spoilers. Mass Effect 2's main campaign is even more intense than the first games, and there are plenty of opportunities to score headshots on critters all over the Milky Way, from the smartest Solarians to the lowliest Varen. While this sequel isn't much longer than its predecessor, it's much better in almost every way. If you're not willing to indulge in the entire trilogy, I hope you're at least willing to try this one. Don't kill the same thing all the time, and I'll see you in a couple solar weeks.